My wife is always a nag. She's always in a bad mood. Pastor, what do I do? Well, let's look at some of the circumstances that lead that way, because you want your spouse to be as happy as they can be, particularly our wives. Why do I say that? Because God called men to be the fathers of the home, the head of the home, and so therefore a large part of the way the home is going depends on what we do and what we don't do. It is in our best interest that our wife is at her best. Why? Because we will have a companion. We will have a companion that we can get along with. We will have a companion that is feeling her best. And because we love her, we want to see her at her best. Not only that, our intimacy, making love, our activity in the bed is going to be joyful because she is at her best. But if she's not, it could be, here are some suggestions. Men, take some time to actually talk to her and ask her, why are you always like this way? No, don't do that. That's going to make her worse. Don't say why, because now you're putting her on the spot of a condemnation. That's like saying, calling someone and saying, why are you a liar? Well, you're really just condemning at that point. But validate the fact that she's not feeling well and ask her, love, or whatever you call her, what's making you feel like this or act like this? And she says, there's nothing wrong with me. I see that there's something bothering you because you're not at your best. I've seen you at your best and you're not at your best. Don't be descriptive, but tell her, I've seen you at your best. This is not your best. What is going on? I want to hear from you, and be silent and hear her. And when you finish hearing her out, say, what can I do from my part, or ask you, or do something from my part to help you feel better? The revelation is going to be enormous. Instead of condemning and saying, I'm tired of you this, I'm tired of that. It could be that. But if you're trying, men, you are the leader of the home. And your wife needs you in a sense. There's a lot of times that they're tired. We come home, we want to rest. They want to rest too. But sometimes that's very difficult, especially for women, because they do have more of the domestic nature in them. And so therefore, sometimes they don't stop until even bedtime. We got to be careful with that. And they'll turn and they'll see you, that you come home and all you're on the TV, you're even playing video games, or you're on your phone, you're disengaged. There's things that need to be done at home. If you're a handyman, there's things that could be fixed at home or attended or cleaned up or thrown away or done something, and you're not doing it. So now she feels like a mother to you instead of a lover to you. Don't frustrate your wife. Be proactive. She is holding you to a higher standard of maturity, but you're letting her down. You need to let her feel and sense that her home is secure, because you're the husband that's on top of things. You're the husband that she can rely on because you're maturing, you're growing in your maturity, and you're on top of getting the home rolling instead of just sitting down and entertaining yourself with a football game or a sports game and wasting hours there. But yet you expect her to have lunch for you. You expect her to do a lot of these beauty and look pretty, and you're a slob and you don't take care of a lot of other things. No, it takes two, and she needs you. Make her feel that she is your woman and not your mother. I'm going to say the truth. I'm going to say something a little controversial. A lot of times, both husbands and wives, sometimes we do play a mothering role. We do play a fathering role, but not all the time. When it is done all the time, it becomes so exhaustive and exhausting. We start getting that cranky attitude. Well, Pastor, I've done all that. Now what? It could be that now at this point, if all those things are going on, that your wife needs a medical checkup with her primary doctor and get an evaluation. Maybe her hormones are out of whack. And I'm not talking about that visitor that comes once a month. It could be that she needs an adjustment in her hormones. It could be that there's a need to change something in the diet. It could be that something needs to change that's affecting her. And if that's the case, there is help. What if it's neither of that? It could be that there is a need for counseling or even deliverance. We're here to help you. Please reach out. Send us your message if you would like to make an appointment for that. And grow in a church. If you don't have a church where you are guided to be the very best in your marriage, you need to find one. And I invite you, Walk on Water Church at Horizon City, here with you, with me, Pastor Sammy. We would love to meet you in person and minister to you in person as well, according to the Word of God, from Genesis to Revelation. And also, don't forget, click on the like and the subscribe button. I would like to send a quick shout out to those who have already subscribed with us: Monica Acuna, Donna Black, Sonia Brown, and Karma Icon Cafe. Thank you so much for joining us, and everyone else. I will see you where we will supernaturally continue to walk on water. Be blessed.